Hey.
Orcs and other inherently evil races, like goblinoids, in general, are often used as stand-ins, right, for black people, Asian people, disabled people, Jewish people, etc.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
More, tell me more. Did she put up a fight?
Oh my God, please.
This is not the face of the hobby anymore. And I think there's been mistakes made in years past where people assumed that D&D players were all, white dudes in a basement, which has been a faulty assumption for a lot of years and gets more and more false every day. And so it's, in my viewpoint, honestly, guys like me can't leave soon enough. The guys like me can't leave soon enough.
Not to fear, little children. I will help.
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
And here we go.
There we go. Episode 1 of the Grumpy Grognards show. How's everybody doing?
How you doing, James? I've become immune to the falling fairy godmother.
Well,
I got some mixed up with something more hilarious.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been lazy. I'll get around to changing it up, doing a new
No, you
intro.
won't. No, you won't.
I don't know. How's everybody doing today? We are back for our Saturday night stream under a new title.
Yes.
Same Grumpy Grognard.
A James original.
Same.
I suggested the Grump-Pa stream in honor of what Shellback suggested about a month ago, but that was shot down.
Okay.
So, Shell, I was looking out for you. I thought it was a good idea. Great idea. I'm not saying it's the best, but other people were.
I shot that shit down.
I'm not saying it's the best, but other people are. So.
Hell.
So
yeah,
decent number of people in chat. So
wow.
I tried to get him to not cop my Friday night show name, but James,
we're Grognards. Why can't I be Grump? Why can't we
I'm
be
41?
And we're always
41. I'm just smart enough to know that modern games suck ass.
When are we not grumpy?
I'm actually very grumpy today. I only slept for about 2.5 hours. So if I'm a dick, I apologize. Just tell me to stop being a dick. So my daughter beat the hell out of me all night.
So what's new in the tabletop industry for you?
Nice prompt. I appreciate that. Well done. So for those that aren't aware, there was a leak that rolled.
I'm talking about with you.
Oh, I talked to you like less than 18 hours ago.
Well,
What's
I
new with
know.
me? I slept like ass.
Yeah. Well,
So.
I mean, that's you know. You got any games going? I figure I'd ask you because I don't have nothing going. So
You don't have nothing going. That's true. You should get something started though.
yeah. Let's don't get on that.
I'm in Chubby Funcher's Dolmenwood game. We're running that tonight.
How's that going?
Well, we had one session.
You had okay.
Yeah, he chose to start off with a module that I've run before called Winter's Daughter. So I played mostly just kind of backseat for that one and let the other people make decisions.
That's
Which
a good one.
It's still fun. He actually had an interesting take on it. He basically did it in reverse. So
Okay.
he's got a video. I'm not sure if it's out just yet or if it's impending release, but it's what the hell did he call it? Deconstructing Winter's Daughter or something like that. So
Hey, Donis. And G-Dubs. And Spooky. Go ahead, I'm listening.
But yeah, I'm just going to check and see what the video is called so I can cite it properly. Because Greg is a good dude. Videos.
Yeah, I agree.
Jailbreaking Winter's Daughter. It's actually, he just released it today, but it's members only. So I think it comes out on Tuesday.
I was wondering why it didn't pop up on my
yeah,
feed.
it's a good video. You should definitely give it a watch once it releases. Hey, no one a consequence. How's it going, buddy? So hey, Spooky. But his approach to it was interesting because I've actually run that module before, and without spoiling it, as written, the module basically has no combat in it. It's kind of like intended to be like a long lost true love story. But the way he put it out for us, it was like hey, look at all these rich elves, you should murder them. Which I appreciate.
Dwarves.
So how do you like that, Hunter? The new Torch and Blade. I know I've seen you kind of pimping it on all the 97 discords that we're on together. Does that use his Trinity system? Because I've got the other one he did with the Trinity system. Let me go grab it real quick. James, talk to the people.
Yeah, I'll have to catch it when it comes out. When did you say Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my phone?
Oh, Chubby. I don't have much of nothing going on while he's looking for his book.
It's called Devil's Due. I don't know where I stuck it.
Well, okay then.
But yeah, Devil's Due is I think he calls it the Trinity system. It's 3 stats. But it's pretty interesting. I like James Spawn. He makes good stuff. So he's for those that don't know, he's the white box master.
Okay.
But it's a good time. But yeah, anyway, so Dolmenwood tonight. Looking forward to that. Let's see. Dolmenwood tonight.
Yeah, I'll tip into that because
nothing tomorrow.
I've been wanting to watch a good Dolmen one.
Well, he's not. This isn't streamed. This is just Chubby's private game. But like he'll make videos off of like the lessons learned and stuff.
Oh.
The only actual stream game I'm in is the one I run on Mondays.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, all good.
So, now bring it up.
Oh, now bring it up.
All right. You was wanting to talk about it, so
I was just asking if you'd seen it because it was interesting. I mean, it's slightly interesting. It's more amusing than it is interesting, I guess. So, there was a leak on Roll20 that WotC is doing partnered and licensed content, and the first one for D&D is apparently going to be World of Warcraft, which I think is hilarious. Played a lot of World of Warcraft.
Me too. Back in the day.
Well, and they had a World of Warcraft product for 3.5 way back in the day, back in like 2006. I never played it.
No, it's. Are you sure? I got the books for Sword and Sorcery.
Well, Sword and Sorcery was Necromancer Games. That was done under White Wolf. But there was an actual... Originally, it was Warcraft for 3.0, and then there was a World of Warcraft book for 3.5. And yes, I agree, Mac. You can put that away, James. We don't need that anymore.
I just put it up for those that didn't see it.
Yeah. So, but they Roll20 leaked it, and then they very quickly got rid of it. I know on Thursday, the WotC's going to have their keynote at Gen Con. Hopefully they have some good old school related stuff. I've heard some rumors. Completely unsubstantiated, but there's a lot of people saying that they're going to do some things that are interesting with some of the old stuff. So,
hey, Sam.
Yeah, I agree, Nolan. We probably weren't supposed to find out to Gen Con. So, but I mean, it's not a product I would buy. I did play WoW for almost 20 years, so it's
not interested. But see, here's
not 5.5. No.
Here's what they're gonna do and what they've been doing. It's like they're important, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm not bashing on WoW.
I agreed, Pseudo.
What they do
at least a decade
is they bring these damn off the wall settings that ain't got a dadgum thing to do with Dungeons and Dragons. All these Magic the Gathering settings, and now they're talking about WoW. And what they're going to do is the same damn thing that they do every time they bring one of these ridiculous settings in that ain't got no business being in D&D. They're going to release one campaign setting book, and then they're going to forget about it. They do that with every setting they do this for.
Well, yeah, you know why, though? People will buy one introductory or one setting campaign book. Every time you release more items deeper into a specific setting, you cap your market. Less people will buy it. Because every time people get the starter book, some of them will read it. Most of them probably never read it. Some of them will read it. Most of those will never run it. So when you release further setting materials for an already existing setting, you're capping your total audience and buyer pool.
It's not just that, but they're not going to do anything to pull away eyeballs from Forgotten Realms because that's their one and only. They're Mexican orcs. Yeah, they're not going to pull it. They're not going to do anything with any new setting that takes away attention from Forgotten Realms.
Yeah,
and that's a fact. And it's a sad thing, but I
don't know. They're doing stuff with Greyhawk now that they got Luke helping.
They wouldn't be doing any, and nobody wants. That's going to be 5.5. Nobody wants that. Nobody cares about that. That's why I noticed when it first got started, and everybody found out, oh my God, Luke Gygax and Greyhawk and what's in the apology, and that shit was huge for about 4 days, and now nobody talks about it.
Yeah.
Nobody care about it. Nobody cares about that 5.5 slot. I mean, I hate to say it like that, and I hope Luke makes a fortune. But nobody is interested in it. Now,
I agree, Sam. The MTG license crap is just boring as hell. So,
what I would like to see them do, I would like to see WotC partner up with someone like Castle Entertainment, because Castle Entertainment they're creating the hell out of adventures for the World of Greyhawk, but they're forced to change the name so they don't get copyright struck. Why don't WotC they don't even have to fool with it. They can just earn, because people are buying those adventures like crazy. They just released book 2 of the Brass Blood Keep series, the second one. And time I saw it, I bought it instant. And they got one more coming out, they say, by December. So, I mean, I don't understand what WotC's doing. They got money sitting there waiting on them. All they got to do is tap into it, and they won't do it.
Yeah.
And these third-party companies, they know what they're doing. People would buy this stuff, which they're already buying it, but they would really buy it if it was real World of Greyhawk material without having to redo the wording in it. And WotC won't touch none of that. They don't want nobody else being able to make money off of stuff. So I don't know.
I think you might see that change next week. I have heard some whispers that they might make a few announcements that will make folks that like older systems happy. So, is it true? I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see, but I don't. I'm not really studying it, to be honest. There's just too much out there right now that's still being printed from these third-party companies for me to give a shit about what WotC does. Not trying to flame them or bash them or to take the spotlight off of them. I was just, you got all these. You got Dark Wizard Games. What's his name? I forget his name. He's printing classic first edition stuff. Then you got Castle Entertainment. They're doing first edition stuff. Who is the one with the Lost Lands or Lost Realms that you was telling me about?
The Lost Lands is Frog God Games. Yeah.
They're
now print. I mean, the stuff they're printing now. They do it for both 5e as well as their homebrew system, the Necromancer's game, which is basically an OD&D clone.
And you got Raging Swan Press. They are, Shadowed Keep on the Borderlands. If you had never seen that module, wow. That's an awesome adventure.
I have not.
Holler at me there. But
it's a 5e adventure. I don't give a shit about 5e.
What's the 5e?
Shadow Keep on the Borderlands.
No, it's not. It's first edition, cuz.
Yeah. Well, they also did a 5e version.
No, they print in 5e and OSR.
Gotcha. Okay.
All their stuff where they're trying to make money off of all the markets. But
yeah, I've heard a lot of people that are creators say that 5e pays the bills so they can make the things they actually want to make.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'll get with you on that. It's a really good adventure.
Okay. Have you run it, or have you only played it, or?
I haven't done anything with it. I got it during the time when I was down, with my dad and everything. So, and I've read through like half of it, and then everything, went to hell. So,
yep, understood.
It's really good so far, and I've seen a bunch of reviews on it too. Really good.
Cool.
So, yeah, Buster, I feel you, brother. G-Dubs, I feel you.
Nope, sorry.
Yeah.
G-Dubs is a good dude. He's on 10 Cars Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know. Yeah, Mark yeah. The
Taramino.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. All of his stuff ain't like top tier level stuff. Some of it's a little silly, but he's made some good modules though. I got a bunch of his stuff.
I've seen some of these. I just pulled up Dark Wizard Games.
Yeah.
And one of the children in my house just totally wiped out and went crash boom upstairs. But I don't hear any. Oh, hey, Grand Archon. I don't hear any crying. Wait, maybe I do.
Hey, Grand Archon.
That's my daughter. Oh. She wiped out. My wife will handle it.
So yeah, Raging Swan. I really wish. I wish they have a lot of individual, like regional maps.
Just thought of a topic for a Friday show. Okay, continue.
But I really wish they'd put all these regional maps together and turn it into a setting map, because I love their map art. I love everything about it. It's just everything's spread out, and it's hard to keep track of what's what. I wish they'd put it all together.
What?
Your daughter.
Okay. I'll be right back. Hold the fort.
So yeah, Raging Swan though, they got some really good material. Really good material. I highly recommend them. Which one you prepping? Which one are you prepping? And yeah, I just started back working on mine, and I've got an idea how I want it to play out. It's hard because I've been out of it for about 3.5 years, and it's hard to get back into it. And I went through second edition, but after second edition, I haven't. Now, I can't lie. everybody, there was 5 different groups in my area, in the area that I lived in Georgia, and every one of them were 5e groups. Well, 4 of them were. One was a 3.5 group, I think. So, and I wanted to play some D&D, so it was if you can't beat them, join them. And we'd have but like 2 classic players where I lived at. Oh, okay, G, I got you, brother. And so and I tried it. Man, I just know it that didn't last no time. But I can't, it's still, even though it's 5e, it's the 2014. Now I'm not, you won't never see me, and I haven't bought anything since that little spurt. So but yeah, I was just trying to understand the system where I could play with some of these groups. And yeah, just leave me. I'd rather not play D&D than have to play 5e. That's just the way I feel about it. I'm not gonna yeah, I've downloaded all there a while back. And I don't know if they've got new ones, but the ones that they had up for download, I downloaded all of their stuff. And there's actually some good ones in there. That L series, it's a trilogy. That's a good one. So, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't have any classic players in the region that you play in, what do? You either don't play or you bend the knee and play in a 5e game just to be able to say I'm playing. But I mean, I'm past that. That won't never happen again. And as soon as I can get everything situated how I want it here, I'm fixing to start going down to the clubhouse during the day and taking my laptop with me and just sitting down there working on my game. Make sure I got my D&D shirt on. And then see, I don't want to advertise it because, this is one of those 55 and older parks. So I don't want people freaking out. Oh my God, Satan or blah, blah, blah. So I was just going to go down there and sit down. And if somebody see me over there and be like, oh, dude, you got a D&D shirt on. Do you play? And yes, bring them in. But I hadn't got around to that yet, but I'm going to. I'd love to try to put together a around the table group here. So, and if there are any D&D players in this area that I live in, they're going to be old grognards that play classic because everybody's over 55 here. So there's no young people that live here. I'm one of the youngest people in this place, in this whole community that I live in. So my group play old school versions. A lot of people see, the thing about that is trying to bring in people from, that they don't know anything but 5e. That's how they were brought into the game, by saying, oh, cool, look, Critical Role. And they come in. I want to play and have fun like that. And so they naturally got into 5e. And then when they get to where they're not happy with it or whatever, and you try to introduce them to classic, there's not enough moving parts for them. They're not used to having a 10-minute character sheet and not having all these abilities and skills and feats that they can check and click, 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 click. And so, hey, Bosco. So, I mean, it's really hard. Now the guy that lives where I used to live at, and he went and bought the PODs of BX and Keep on the Borderland. He's done read the books and he's like, I love this stuff. And so I went ahead and hooked him up with the OSC Classic and OSC Advanced 4 books. And said, now look through these and see what you think now that you understand BX. So maybe, he's already hooked on BX. So we'll see if he likes OSC. I think he will. So, but yeah, going back to what me and Dan said, they're just going to do the same damn thing that they do. And it's just a money grab. It's a cash grab. That's what they do. Yeah, I mean, all the kids today and the young generation today, what are they, Gen X? Is that what they're called? They're used to playing, Baldur's Gate 3 and all this other, MMOs or RPGs. And then when they get into a game like 5.5, they're just like, oh, I like this because this kind of reminds me of my Gen Z. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Baldur's Gate 3. Like I said in another stream, I tried to get my daughter to play D&D with us, and she's like, I'm already playing D&D. And I'm like, what? And she said, yeah, I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm just like, God, they don't understand. And they don't understand. I'm in my early 50s. How all these 5e, everyone I know, and people are now playing with came from old school and learned like the rest of us. They never even heard of 5e. Yeah, I know. I've said it time and time again. These 5e Gen Z players, if they grew, and my next video is going to talk about just that, talking about the good old days. And I'm going to bring up my old group that I played with and how I don't want to ruin it, but yeah, my next video is going to talk about just that. Should come out early next week, Monday or Tuesday. Maybe Monday. I don't know. We'll see if I can get off my ass and make it. But they don't understand what real that shit that they play in 5.5. That's not Dungeons and Dragons. It's not. And everybody in this chat that plays classic D&D, that grew up with the old school D&D, knows exactly what I'm talking about. That is not Dungeons and Dragons. It's not even close. That's more akin to an RPG computer game than it is to D&D. These Gen Z youngins that's playing now don't have a clue what they're missing. And and it's let's see here. Yeah. And that's another thing too. Real life. I think that's the biggest obstacle for. Nah, I don't either. Which I don't hang out with nobody here because I don't know anybody down here in Florida. But I mean, they have 3, 4, or 5. They so far prefer 3, 4. Well, see, that's something else that I've said in the past. I've always said and you're getting people that's leaving 5.5 because they're not about that woke crap and the DEI pushing and all that. And they're coming back down to the earlier editions. In my opinion, second edition is the edition for them. Because it's still in the OSR, in my opinion. And it's got you can make it as heavy on rules as you want or light. It doesn't matter. If you want to use all the splat books and the source books and the kits and all
I
that.
heard splat books, which means you're talking about 2E, brother.
Yep. But
leave you alone for 5 minutes.
5.5 players coming down to the OSR, their best system that they would be happy with, I believe, would be second edition. Because you can make it as rules light as you want, or you can make it as rules heavy as you want. The only issue with that is buying the books. You'd have to pretty much work off of PDFs, but still.
Well, I'm glad I left you for 5 minutes and you started talking about 2E. Proud of you.
No, I'm in Wildwood.
I'd say you could make he's in Wildwood, Florida, G.
Yeah.
You could make a 2E channel, but the 8 people that play second edition would watch it.
Well, we tried it, doing a video on it.
We didn't try 2E. We tried Dragonlance. So
I'm talking about on an upload.
Oh yeah, your upload. Yeah, that was.
It got a few hundred, but it really didn't. It really didn't. I think about 2E all the time because I think out of all the old systems that I actually ran games and played in, I think 2E, I felt more grounded in. It's like we talked last night. I think one reason why I import so many house rules in OSE is because maybe deep down somewhere in my subconscious I miss 2E. But when I played AD, run games in AD&D and 2E, I never house ruled. So
Is that so, Hunter? What would we argue about?
and you and I should do a show in which we would just argue.
Hunter's a good dude.
Teenage children are wild. See, that's how it is. That's the
I'm hoping I can successfully indoctrinate my daughter. She's only 2 though, and she did fucking wipe out upstairs. That was that crash I heard. She busted her lip open. She wanted daddy, but she's doing okay now.
Bless her heart.
She had a little bit of ice cube. She had some Tylenol. She's double fisting juice bottles. So she's good. Well, Buster likes 2E. I also like 2E.
I like 2E.
I heard Dan is making a Hypervoria version of Beck Me, which we all know is his favorite D&D BX edition. Beck Me is actually my favorite basic line. Technically, Rule Cyclopedia. No one played the I in Beck Me.
Really?
But I started on the Beck Me Red Box. That was my first ever D&D.
Huh. I didn't know that.
I'll take you on a Powered by the Apocalypse discussion. Powered by the Apocalypse isn't a game because there's no consequences. If there's no consequences, it's just a campfire story. There's no discussion to be had. Checkmate. That'll get his knickers in a twist.
Oh, Lord.
No.
Well, all right. Hands free. Go ahead.
Oh, and someone else commented. I clicked the wrong one. All right. I won't lie to illustrations.
If I ever did a face-to-face, I'd run 2nd edition, but core books only. Yeah.
So
I didn't have a problem with all the splat books.
So no one. What are you running now? Are you just running 1E right now in your S3 game that you're making videos on, or are you doing like
running BX?
Or are you running BX? Yeah, I was curious what he was running.
I think he's hardcore into BX. I may be wrong, but I think he's BX true and true.
So, oh no, yeah, it's BX. He said, okay,
yeah, that's. You house rule your BX consequent, or you run it by the book? Just curious.
Son Joe High School D&D Club. It's 5E. He lasted 1 meeting before quitting and come back to our OSR group, and has brought a few friends on occasion too.
Good deal.
Based.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you house rule your BX consequent or run it out of the book?
So, I mean, realistically though, if you love 2E so much, there's really nothing from 2E that you can't just bring into your OSE game.
No, that's 2E really doesn't mesh well with OSE. And
yes, it does fine.
And I'm tired of house ruling.
Oh yeah.
I've got my core house rules I think I'm gonna stick with.
Yeah. Life Drain still sucks. I stand by that.
Let me see here. House rule, but a lot of it is just importing from. Yeah, that's basically what I do with OSE.
I think most of us do that.
He probably got, except for Roger.
You know what? I respect Roger's trying to run it by the book take.
I respect it too. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I feel like house ruling is just a lot of fun, and sometimes it makes the game better.
It's fun to
if you lean toward AD&D with your OSE or BX.
Well, I mean, it's fun to experiment. Like it's honestly part of a bit of a creative process. I mean, I know some people would be like, oh, if you house rule, that just you're proving that it's an exercise in hubris and you think you know better than the game designer. It's like, no, but I think I know better than like what I enjoy running and what my players enjoy playing. So
it's not necessarily you think you know more than the designer. It's just
some people on the interwebs will have that level of smooth brain take.
Oh, yeah. I look at it as I know more about my play style and my DMing style than the developer does. I know how I want to run my games. I don't need. While I respect the rules that he has in place, I know how I want to run my games, and I never have no problems and complaints, with the house rules that I do use. So, and you really they don't even affect the game. Not really. They just add a little bit more utility for the players to be able to utilize. So, and Gary always said in AD&D, you know, if you don't run the game the way you want to run it, then you're doing it wrong. Don't run it like he tells you to run it. Run it the way you want to run it. So,
yeah, I am familiar with the afterword on page 230. It is good advice. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know it word for word off the top of my head, but that's what he meant. I mean, that's basically what he said. And yeah, one of the first paragraphs in the BX rulebook says the house rule as much as you like.
Mm-hmm. No, I like BX. I think it needs some tweaks. It needs some tweaks to be the game I want to play. So, well, brother James, what kind of lovely topics did you fire up for us today?
Well, we what was that
first one was character death.
Well, I was gonna talk about, you wanted to talk about, bring up something that Tenkar
Okay, yeah,
so
that's
take
right.
the floor.
So,
it's all yours.
all mine. So Tenkar and Greyhawk Grognard and Angelo did their what do you call those damn things, collaboration videos this week on alignment. Tenkar obviously taking the stance that the BX style law, neutrality, chaos is, you know, the superior form. Angelo and Joe Blocks, them being AD&D 1E guys, obviously go with the 9 alignment grid. Tenkar did mention the Holmes 5 alignments because Holmes has lawful good, chaotic good, neutral, lawful evil, chaotic evil, which is the same 5 alignments that are available in Hyperborea. So I think it's fairly reasonable to guess which of them I would prefer. Hint, it's the Holmes 5 alignments. Because the thing that's kind of funny to me in BX, as written, protection from evil doesn't do anything because evil isn't defined.
Yeah. But now between the TSR alignments, the 9 alignments or the 3 alignments, which one do you prefer? And I want to hear what you guys in chat think too.
The 5 alignments in Holmes Basic. That's also TSR. That counts. You can't exclude that.
Yeah, you're right.
But if you made me pick between 9 and 3, I'm going to go with 3.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that because
Shell just woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, he did. I don't know. The 9 alignments seemed like it just confused newer players, and they were just like, I don't understand what you're either. I like the 3 alignments from OSE because you're either good, you're either neutral, or
you're not good. You're lawful or chaotic. You are not good. You are not evil.
You know what I mean? I mean, generally,
most people will equate lawful with good, but it's really not.
You're just a law-abiding citizen, like we are.
How do you know that I'm a law-abiding citizen?
Because
maybe I'm wanted in 12 states.
Let's hope not.
I'm not. I'm very boring.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I think this is probably the most reasonable take, even if you run 3 alignments technically. I think most players kind of naturally slot themselves into the 5 alignment Holmes system. I agree. But
yeah,
the alignment languages are funny as hell. The idea that all like law-abiding people share the same language cracks me up.
I always got a kick out of these magical weapons. It's like +1 against lawful neutral or +1 against lawful evil enemies. I don't get that.
Hello, Matthew Sherman. How are you, brother?
Sherman?
Saw a picture of your dog. Cute dog. And your cat. Cats are a thing. I'm a dog guy. What? I'm allowed to be a dog guy. Yeah, I agree. I never saw the point of alignment languages. It's kind of a silly thing to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's also, I've seen it in first. They did it a lot in first edition where you could speak lawful neutral or neutral, whatever. I didn't ever use those anyway.
Yeah, me neither. Castles and Crusades has 17 alignments. Isn't it disposition now in Castles and Crusades post OGL? I think they changed it to disposition. But I mean, in general, I don't pay that much attention to alignment in my games, unless like someone's playing a paladin and I'm playing a system where they have to be lawful good and they start being like, turbo stupid. Now when I'm a player, I try to pay attention. Like I'm in Greg Gowron's 1E game, and I'm playing a half elf druid thief multi-class, who's obviously true neutral because 1E and druid. So I am trying to like that to me is, kind of interesting to kind of think in that space when I'm playing that character. So I kind of use it as like guidelines for how like the character would react to things, which I think is what you're mostly supposed to do. But like as a DM, unless the paladin's like, well, I'm going to go murder that guy, or the lawful good cleric is like, well, I'm going to go torture the shit out of that guy. Well, then suddenly your god's not going to listen to you anymore. So there's consequences for that.
And with OSC, with the 3 alignments, in the advanced version, you do have the paladin class. So I guess you would be law, but you would have to actually go a little bit beyond that and role play your character as a goody two shoe.
The best thing about the 9 alignment system is the 9 alignment grid memes. Yeah, that's the best part about the 9 alignment system.
So, yeah, I mean, there's so many of the rules that's in these OSR systems that are more like common sense rules than anything. It's the same way with the 3 alignments. It's just common sense. You're either good, you're neutral, or you're evil.
No, you're not. You're lawful, you're neutral, or chaotic. You keep changing it. You're saying the 3 alignments, but you're changing it.
I understand what the official titles are of the 3 alignment. I'm just
so you do house rule your game.
I'm generalizing. Good gosh.
House rule.
Yay, it's storming.
Is it? I mean, it's 5 o'clock in Florida, so
it's 5 o'clock and it's pretty stormy. Yeah, I ain't got to water my flowers.
Procedure for you and your folk.
Hey, Wib. But
your Wibs.
Yeah. But, I mean, really the only neutral aligned class that would, druids, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Rangers really don't fall into that. Mainly just
I play neutral and I'm not in a coma, Joseph Purdy. Thank you very much. I am very much awake. Sorry, you were saying.
So yeah, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, we was going to talk about the character death and bringing them back in at what level and all that good stuff.
So what do you do?
Well, we talked about it a little bit last night, but we kind of
I figured we could get more deep into it here.
Yeah,
we could see what chat wants to talk about.
Chat
has any hot takes?
Usually, there's 1 or 2 retainers that's with the group or guides or whatever. Now, like I say, it's been 3.5 years since I've run a game, but when we didn't have retainers that one of the players could just kind of slide into, I would bring them in 2 levels behind. If usually if a character dies at high, like 8+, it usually meant it was a TPK. Because when shit gets that bad and somebody dies, it's pretty much over. So, but at lower levels like 5 and under, either a retainer or a couple of like 2 levels behind the group, like whatever the lowest level character in the group, bring a new character in 2 levels under that.
So Hunter thinks if you lose a character and have to make a new one, they should be the same level as the party. I don't agree with that. I'm okay with coming in above level 1.
Yeah, but it kind of takes it.
If you come in at the exact same level as the party, it takes any threat of death away.
Well,
maybe the threat of death is like losing gear, but
your whole story of that character from if you bring him in at level 5, that whole level 1 through 5 story is non-existent.
No, not necessarily non-existent. It just didn't exist in the table that you're playing at. It became part of the 5-page backstory. But obviously, if you have players that play with retainers and henchmen and everything, and you're playing a game that has retainers and henchmen and everything, yeah, slide into a retainer or a henchman, just keep going.
Yep. Now,
If you're-
here's a question talking about retainers. When you have retainers, like when you're running a game and players want their, to bring in retainers,
Mhm.
do you control the retainers or do you let the player up?
I make them do it. I got enough shit going on.
Me too.
I got enough stuff going on to worry about.
So now, what about what do you bring yours in at if a character dies? Say they're level 5.
Say they're level 5. Okay, it depends. I know that's a cop-out answer, but it depends. So in my Monday night game that I'm running on Erudite's channel, we're in like session 8. There's been 4 character deaths. I'm basically letting them make new characters with an experience total that's about 2/3 to 3/4 ish of what the party like average is. So they'll be the lowest person in the party, but they won't be level 1. There's a few reasons for that. Number one, I don't know how long this game's going to go on for on that channel. I don't know if it's going to go for 2 more sessions or 20 more sessions. Everybody seems to be having fun. So, number two, when I'm running like my home game, I tend to import the carousing rule from Axe, where you can blow gold and it becomes like an experience bank for your future characters. So, but since I'm not doing that, I'm just kind of abstracting it in this way. Plus, I really haven't given them a shit ton of gold. A lot of their XP has been, not that I haven't given it to them, they haven't chose to go find a shitload of gold. They've been given opportunities to. But
that makes sense.
But so that way they can just kind of keep it going. I don't like the, oh my God, our party's all 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm like level 1 with 2 hit points. I'm holding the torch. Yay. Because look at the way I look at it is thus. If a special operations unit, say the SEALs or Delta Force, say, heaven forbid they lost an operator, are they going to go get, a bricklayer off the street and teach him how to be a special forces operator? Or are they going to get a guy that's already got a shitload of experience and knows his shit and to fill that slot? They're going to do option B. Yeah. So like, it seems silly to me that an established adventuring group would immediately go get like, oh, you were a blacksmith yesterday. Here, come join us in this mummy's tomb tomorrow. Like that's weird to me. That makes no sense. So,
and one thing that, and this is getting a little off topic, but we talked about this too last night. Huh?
Have you met us?
We
should just call this off topic Saturdays.
That is one thing that I like about D6 Star Wars, because if you have a character die, they can start out with a brand new character with the basic starting 6 points put into their ability scores and be able to participate just fine, because it's not hit point based like D&D.
Yeah, I agree with Sam here. People that treat retainers like meat shields quickly find that no one will work for them because word spreads.
Yep. That's why I try to keep it to around 2 max if we do have retainers in the group. I don't want 4 or 5 retainers running around with the group, because that kind of dilutes what the characters are doing,
Yeah.
And 2, if it's 1 or maybe 2 retainers, I mean, sometimes it doesn't hurt if the DM, controls those 2. So I don't know. It just it depends.
Hey, Basco. How you doing, buddy? Basco's in my Wednesday night Hyperborea game.
Yeah, Buster. Yeah, send Bob in. Yeah, and it don't matter how much you ain't no way of getting around it. Players are going to abuse the retainers.
Depends on the group. A lot don't.
Steven, oi!
Oi.
So yeah, I mean, I get that.
Yeah, starting over at level 1 just kills the vibe.
You can't participate with the rest of the party. It's not really
not in like a D&D based game. Now, if you're playing like Arduin, where a level 1 character has 52 health and a level 20 character has 71 health, then that's fine. But with the way D&D is designed, and it does not make sense to me that an established adventuring group would not be able to find someone to join them that is also an established adventurer.
when it comes to character death, the system for D&D is actually kind of flawed. If you look at it in a realistic point of view.
Yeah, how's that?
Because if the party has gotten to level 5+ and a character dies, then you're having to make allowances for someone to bring in a character that is close to what everybody else is. And it's just, I don't know. I always hated it. But luckily, I can't remember the last time that I've had just a single character die. Usually it's a TPK or enough of the people in the group died that, and then like one or two get out that it killed the game, you know?
I mean, that's basically what happened in the Gods of the Forbidden North game that Chubby was running. Technically, one guy survived. That one guy was controlling two characters.
Yeah.
But, you know, we were talking about it after everything, and we were like, well, and I guess, like, in retrospect, my captain, my dwarf also lived because he was immune to fire, and he got killed by a fireball. But it was late, and I forgot. So, because he had dwarven plate mail +2. But, yeah, we were just talking about it, and it was like, it's time to try something else. So because the guy that lived was the guy that had always lived, so he was like 3 levels higher than everybody else. Like he was like level 7 or 8, and the rest of us were like level 4 or 5. So just the nature of the game.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there was some skill involved in his continued existence, but there was also some luck. But so yeah, that's what I do. You know, long-term campaign, I'll try to have some mechanic in place for it if the game calls for it. I think Axe handles it well.
Yeah.
But that would I like this one from Wibbs.
Me too.
Only divine spellcaster classes are required to take an alignment language that matches their own alignment. This would make alignment language be more like religious languages. I actually kind of like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
God dang, it's storming outside.
That's a good one. Yeah, it's Florida. It does it every day.
No, maybe my internet don't even want to say it.
Don't speak it into existence, you crazy old bastard.
Where in the world will be the same that Catholic priests are trained in Latin and Jewish rabbis are trained in Hebrew. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. I dig it.
All right. So this is something that I seen online, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna throw it in. How do you handle locked doors if your party does not have a thief in it?
I don't understand. There's a force open door roll in BX and OSC. Use that.
Yeah, but I mean, forcing a door open is going to create a lot of racket. A lot of people.
Yeah, that's the downside to it.
Yeah, but I mean, do you have other ways that you do it, or there's a long ass thread on Reddit talking about it? And I was just like, well, let's see what's up.
You don't have to make it that complicated. If it's feasible that the door could be forced, roll the force open check. If they have a crowbar, they get a +1 bonus on the check. So have like a 2 and 6 is a 3 and 6 type of thing. It's literally all I do. If it's unreasonable that the door could not be forced open,
I like that. Yeah, no thief.
If Bob the Retainer opens all the
Bob,
chests.
he's getting around.
Bob.
Yeah, Bob, go ahead and open that chest right there, buddy.
No, I don't really peruse Reddit. I especially don't peruse the OSR Reddit because I think it's toxic as hell. And everybody there, I think, just likes to opine and they don't actually play for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think you really need to do anything special with locked doors if you don't have a thief. Just that's why the force open door exists. Yes, it makes a shitload of noise. Make a wandering monster check.
Same with the chest too.
Yeah, same thing with the chest.
Perhaps.
Yes, it makes a shitload of noise. If there's something in the other room, it's going to know it's coming, and you're probably just going to get surprised without a roll. Like that. Those are the consequences for being loud. It's not hard.
The funny part about it is, I don't remember the last time I've ran a game in OSR where I've had a thief in the group. Just I don't know what it is about thieves that people just don't like playing them. I guess because they die so easy because of traps.
They die so easy because they have a D4 hit die.
That's true.
There's no reason for thieves.
Well, the same way in AD&D too when they had a D6 hit die.
Agile showing up and giving us his O face. Hi, Agile.
Agile.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah. Yeah, Bob be putting in the work.
Bob the Retainer. Dan and a grumpy old grognard. It's true. I'm just Dan. He is the grumpy old grognard.
Why I gotta be that? I'm always in a great mood.
That is definitely not true. I've seen you cranky. I have seen you cranky. Don't even go there.
Well, thieves have D6 in AD&D First Edition.
Yes, in BX and OC, thieves have a D4.
I'm glad somebody brought consequence. So do I.
Same.
I do the same thing. I have jacked up all my hit dice for my classes to be equivalent with AD&D. I just didn't want to say it last night because Roger's like, "What kind of damn BX are you playing?"
At that point, you're just playing AD&D, but you're using BX like procedures, which you basically are.
Yeah,
which is fine. That's what we did all back in the day too. So,
I feel like I got one more OSC game in me.
Yeah.
Before I probably start looking at. I don't know. We got these damn new books need to come on.
I mean, you're basically playing old school advanced Dungeons and Dragons Essentials, first, second edition.
That's just too long.
Well, but that's what you're playing.
Old school AD&D 1E.
Yeah, old school AD&D 1-2E Essentials. I've seen your classes you import. Oh, no one just changes these. Yeah, that's honestly that's the only one that needs the adjustment. D4 is just too low. So, in my opinion, but that's me. My very first character in Chubby's Gods of the Forbidden North game was a dwarf thief named Varm, because I was like, "Hey, buddy, what does the party need?" He's like, "They need a thief. They've got no one to make any sort of skill rolls, do any sort of trap checking." And I was like, "All right, perfect. Are you doing racing class separate?" And he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, dwarf thief. I'll have all the checks." I lasted one session. I rolled a 2 on my hit die, and I opened a door. I went to go unlock a door. It triggered a poison dart trap. The dart did 3 damage, and I fell over dead. So, which, I mean, that happens, right? It's funny.
It's
funny as hell, but
man,
with the D6 hit die, there's a decent chance I live.
These really old OSR systems are just brutal.
Yeah, I mean, like level 1's pretty.
If you play them by the book,
mudcorey. Yeah.
If you play them by the book, BX and OSC is just brutal.
Well, and like I joined an existing party. I was level 1. They were like a level 4, right? So it was like a level 3 to 4-ish dungeon. So
what were you doing in the front of the group?
I was picking a lock. But 2 other characters had jiggled the lock or jiggled the handle twice and tried to open it. So in my mind, because of how I run, if someone tries to open it and they don't check for traps, that triggers the trap. So I didn't say I checked for traps. I just said, okay, go to pick the lock. I picked the lock successfully, and that's when it triggered the trap. And I don't know if it's written that way in the book, but my praxis.
I mean, you have 2 separate skills, check for traps or detect traps.
I know, but like I said, in my mind, the way I run is if there's a trap door and someone tries to open it, it generally is going to trigger the trap.
Yeah.
So that's just how I'm used to running things. So that's how I just kind of naturally played. And then poor Varm died. And you know what the worst part is? Greg's son, Grant, as soon as I died, dropped dead on the floor. He goes, wait a minute. I think we found the key for this door a couple weeks ago. And sure than shit, they did. They popped this copper key in the door and it unlocked it and disabled the trap. Fucker. It was funny.
Well, I mean, that's something that for a future stream where we just talk about the stupid stuff that we've had happen in past games.
I'm going to need more than 2 hours for that one.
Me too.
That'll be.
Oh my God.
That one maybe I could write a book on
next Saturday. That sounds like a fun stream.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that. But what else we got going on here? Let's see here.
Do you like my coffee mug?
Dungeon Master
Dan.
Oh, here's one. This is the one I wanted to talk about. So,
Ooh.
how do you in your games when you're running? Now, I don't know how it is in Hyperborea. I want to keep it like TSR WotC, rules. How do you handle character leveling?
However the system determines.
Huh?
I just do whatever the system specifies in terms of leveling up. Like if the system has training and downtime, then I'll use training and downtime. If the system says you get the XP, then you get the XP and you level up.
A lot of times, though, I always wondered about. I've never used the training thing where you have to go train.
That's 1E.
Yeah, I mean that's the majority of my time playing was 1A, about 35 years. But
Did you just kind of hand wave it?
yeah, because I mean, if you're, what are you going to do if you're down in a mega dungeon or in the Underdark, or you just can't turn around and go back and train? It doesn't work like that.
Well,
It's
in
like
most of these systems, it was gold for XP, right? So, and you only got the gold when you brought it back to safety. So,
right.
If you're playing that way, the assumption is when you've gotten enough gold for XP to level, you're already in a safe spot.
Yeah, I mean monster kills, gold, and in some systems, magical items.
Milestone. Hi, Grant. That's my buddy Grant. We're doing a milestone. Hasp is my buddy Grant. We're doing a milestone.
God, I never liked milestone in 5e.
Works well.
I don't like how they have the first three
Yes,
levels in 5e where it don't take but 900 XP to get level 3.
Is it really that low? I don't even look at the XP table.
Pretty sure it's 900.
I'm sure I'm grabbing that. It's not 5e.
And I'm like, that just kind of defeats the purpose. And that's why most, if you see a lot of these 5e groups with their actual plays and all, they just start out at level 3. I don't like that, because the first few levels is what makes the damn game fun. That's your basis. That's your core for the game.
Depends on the game. So real quick, Stan, I bought some Arduin minis because I was very impressed with how you've painted all yours. So I'm going to ask you a few pointers on how to paint this shit, because I haven't painted anything in like 20 plus years. So just FYI, I'm going to send you a DM on Discord, buddy. But no, I mean, when we played AD&D 1E and 2E growing up, we definitely did training, because in most of those games we had like a stable of characters. So like when your character was down for 2 months training or whatever, then you'd play something else, which was fun, but I don't think anyone really plays that way anymore. I'm sure people do, but like I don't. It's just easier to control one.
Yeah, I just like we said, I've always hand waved it. Just like with the spell components, I don't use them. It slows the game down. I just don't use them.
You don't use spell components?
No, I don't. I mean,
really?
I don't make them physically go track all these components down and this and that. But I mean, they have to use them with their spell casting. Yeah. If it, like in first and second edition, it's got verbal, somatic, material, and all that. So yeah, I mean, but I don't bog the game down by making them go. There's a rule. I don't remember where I saw it at. It might have been in the actual core book, to where you can set it up to where whatever their the components that they require for their spells cost, you just have them deduct that much from their inventory, that much gold. That way you don't have to bog the game down by having the wizard run around looking for all those damn spell components. So I mean, yeah.
I'm just laughing at Agile.
Oh, I'm seeing something about. Oh, of course.
Yes.
Didn't like the training wheels. So that's why. What? No, don't get rid of it now.
I didn't realize you weren't done reading it. Sorry, didn't realize this was the Saturday short bus show of remedial reading. You got hooked on phonics there, buddy. Love you. You don't even know what that is. You're too old.
Yeah, that's the way I do it.
Yeah.
Let them figure out on their downtime how much their components are going to cost. We just deduct that much gold from them, and then poof, you're ready to go.
Man, there's a lot of people that have never used spell components. I've always kind of like half used them. If it's a significant thing, like that costs a lot of money, yeah, you got to go get it. If you need bat guano to cast fireball and you're walking around a cave, you can scrape some bat shit off the wall.
True.
Right. Yeah. Like there's a lot of those things you could just be like, oh yeah, I picked that up along the way.
But no, I didn't say I did. I do use them. I don't bog the game down by having people go running around looking for all this shit. So, yeah, I don't like bogging the game down with just mechanics that really you can hand wave and just do it the easier way.
Yeah, well, that's why BX exists.
BX and OSC doesn't use components anyway, so
I said that's why BX exists. There's no components at all in OSC?
No.
Lame. It's like baby's first D&D. I'm kidding. Don't fight me.
Now, we'll see what happens when the new books come out. But I know Agile. I know, brother.
Yeah.
We all just poking and having fun at each other's expense. That's okay.
I agree with Agile. I like training. I like spell components.
Boom.
One of the things that bugged me about 5e was like, oh, if you have a component pouch, you just have everything you need. It's like, okay. Yeah, that's true, Shao. Many don't.
We must have.
We did. We clicked at the same time. Looking at the same damn thing.
Go ahead. Hit it.
All right, fine.
Big spell.
Gotta be faster.
Well, I'm older, so.
Yeah.
I think we instantaneously clicked it, though, so.
Yeah, it came up pretty quick. Most of what Shell says is usually pretty decent. So
yeah.
Use components for the big spells and assume minor components. Yeah, that I tend to do the same thing. Like, I think in a lot of editions, the component for sleep is like a handful of sand or something, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So like you would pick up sand along the road. You don't need to say, I have sand in my pouch. Like, okay, fine, whatever. But if you need like a 500 GP ruby, yeah, you're gonna need that.
Yeah. So, and two, I mean, they could these gems that some spells require. You may find them on as you're adventuring.
Yeah,
because that's the biggest way to get experience for gold piece value is gems and jewelry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh.
Good God, it's.
We get it. It's raining. I'm sorry that it's raining. I have faith that,
I got Spectrum internet. Come on.
Oh, you're worried about the internet? I thought you were worried about flooding and floating your big ass away.
I still don't know how it would affect if mine goes down. Will this keep running?
Yeah, because I'm a co-host.
Okay. Well, that's good then.
So
I won't mind if it goes down. But yeah, these are the kind of streams I like when you can't keep up with chat.
Yeah, I mean, chat was going pretty good last night.
Trying to figure out. Yeah, but we had 4 channels.
We did. Yeah, it is easier to keep track of it with 2. For sure.
About just vaporizing copper silver. Yeah, I agree with that too. So,
all right. So you do have one more on this list here. You have first group of players. Do you want to run an adventure that's level 5 to 10, or do you prefer rolling them up, letting them roll up level 5?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Pre-gens.
So
kind of like a con game situation. I just have them use pre-gens in that case. I would make brand new people roll something that's level 5. It'd take forever.
I mean, there's a ton of adventures that start out mid-level.
Yeah, a lot of them are very good.
Yeah. So you would either have to run an intro adventure up to that.
No.
Or start them out at whatever the module says.
Start them out what the module says. But if it's new players, I'm not going to make them roll a character and then level it to 5. I would just have pre-mades. A lot of those older modules have pre-mades at that level anyway.
Yeah, pre-gens. Yeah. That's a fact.
Now, if I was running like, say, I was like, okay, we're running a level 7 to 10 adventure or something, and I was playing with like you and Roger and Rich and like those guys, then yeah, I'd be like, okay, make a character level up to 7. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Go forth and be great. Pick a rare magic item and like an uncommon and something and whatever, and let's rock and roll. But new players, no, I wouldn't do that. That would take forever. You'd spend like 6 hours going through the level up process with them. It'd be kind of annoying.
I don't have that option, Buster. There ain't nothing else here that's worth a damn right now.
Oh, Agile has decided to jump over into your channel after making fun of you.
Did you feel sorry for me there, brother?
No.
No. Yeah, I've been in I've been in a good classic tabletop gaming mood.
Yeah. Well, when are you going to run something for us, brother?
Oh, shut
Your
up.
your beloved channel members like me and Agile Monk. Mr. No Pants monetized. You're not
Yeah,
wearing pants right
man.
now, are you? You're
Come on,
not. He's not. He's not wearing pants.
man. When I'm at the house, I'm walking around in a pair of boxers, and that's it.
Yeah, I know. I agree, Stan. He needs to run a game. Hopefully with pants on.
Nope, there will be no pants. I promise.
Run Xenopus. I've never played Ruin Tower of Xenopus, so
Well, I've got all the. There's actually more to it than just the initial Xenopus adventure.
Yeah.
The
run
blue
that
box,
I'll play it.
because there's other adventures that come out after it, third party.
This is a beautiful image. Well, I'm glad you had your shirt on when you were on Rich's stream earlier, buddy. The world thanks you. Boxers at home helps keep the blood pressure down.
Yeah.
And all y'all don't got a 2-year-old running around your house.
Yeah.
Makes-
When my daughter was still living in the house, I mean, she was probably around 16 or so, 17. I just walked around in my boxers. We all from the South, and I think someone took James Dice after gambling incident, and now he can't run a game. Yeah.
Come on, run the game. Run the game. Run
We used
the
to play
game.
Magic the Gathering,
the
testing our decks at the house before we'd go to our big tournaments. And my daughter would be playing with me. So we'd be just sitting there playing on the floor. And she'd be like, Dad, your deck's out.
Jesus.
I'm like, whoop, let me poke her back in. Sorry. Your deck's out, Dad.
Oh my God. Your poor kid. What in the fuck?
She's just as damn country as ever.
You're not on any lists, are you? You don't got to register when you move, do you?
No.
All right, good.
Oh,
I'd
shit.
say it was going to be a very short stream from this point on.
Yeah. Your deck's out, Dad.
God. You're awful. Ridiculous bastard.
Yeah. Man, I miss can't wait to make this new video. I miss the old days, man. When we was young, we didn't have to worry about responsibilities and jobs and all that other stuff. When we got out of school every Friday, it was the weekend, and buddy, we just played the whole weekend. So go get my wood chipper.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with knowing the consequence. I am also an enjoyer of basketball shorts around the house. Just as comfortable.
Yeah.
No chance of any unexpected pecker appearances.
I'm retired.
Buster, I have horrific memories of one of my best friend's dads wearing boxers and coming in while we were having an adventure. He sat down and all the family secrets just jumped out. James, did you fall asleep?
No, I'm texting somebody real quick.
You texting your daughter to apologize?
No. Anyway.
Great episode. Boxers are the way 101 today.
Huh?
Robert Santon says boxers are the way. It's 101 outside today.
It was it was 101 here.
Yeah, but you live in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
He was texting his parole officer.
I'm watching your stream. Is that true? No, sir. I was just playing. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. All right. Grand Archon, I think it might be time to grab that wood chipper.
Damn it. Our numbers go up when y'all go to picking at me.
Yeah, well, that's true. You do make it pretty easy.
Get that over. Yeah, it was 101 here today, but it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, it was like 80 today. I think it's jumping up to. Hey, Jimmy-san, how are you?
Hey, Jimmy-san.
Jimmy-san. It's not that hard to say. Country bumpkin. But yeah, I think on Monday it's getting back up to like 93 or some damn thing with a heat index around 100. So
I'm not streaming. Well, who knows where you are.
the good thing about streaming is the parole officer knows where you are, who you are with, and what you are doing. Oh my god!
And I worked 28 years in law enforcement, so go figure.
I'm gonna make a dummy YouTube account called James's Parole Officer and join us with it.
Oh shit! Hey, boss. That would be nasty.
You silly bastard.
That'd be wrong. Shit. But yeah.
Handler and known associates. So true.
Weekend of parole officers sitting in boxers. Yeah.
Nice.
Parole officers probably sitting in boxers too.
So are you actually getting anything ready to run soon? Like, are you kind of getting back in that headspace at all?
Casually. I haven't worked on it none today.
Yes, Omanal does.
Yes. I casually I wish that third adventure for the Castle Entertainment Adventure series was out. Man, I wish we didn't have to wait till December. I'd run that in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Take it easy, Mac.
The Brass Blood Keep was awesome. I read that front to back. That was a really well done adventure.
Yeah, I want to run a few more. My
Leonard Mac.
My long running campaign on Tuesdays, we've had some scheduling difficulties in the summer, which we tend to do. A lot of them have been my fault, but they've been normally there's one guy in the group, his name is Chase. Like 99% of the time it's his fault.
Shit. Where you live at? Where you live, Consequence?
He's in Oklahoma, I believe. My current climate's in Tulsa. They were also complaining about how hot it's been down there, hot and dry.
Let me see what the temp says it is here.
So
it was 101 3 hours ago. Let me see here. Wildwood, Florida.
The Wire roll up a dark elf assassin named Omar. Nice. Yeah, he's in central Oklahoma.
Oh, you gotta love this internet. Go Spectrum. Finally it loaded. Yeah, this storm dropped it down to 76. So
that's good.
Yeah.
I actually heard it. I heard the thunder rumble just now through your mic while you were talking.
Yeah, it's still raising hell out there.
So
it's all good.
Well, if you do drop out, I will carry the torch for us and talk to chat and randomly. I don't know. Maybe I'll get Hunter on here. That'd be funny. Send him an invite.
Who?
Hunter, ultra TTRPGer. He's a good dude. Just a little ridiculous. I don't know if he's still in chat, but he likes Powered by the Apocalypse games, which aren't games. So,
well,
he also likes Daggerheart and 5e. So we have to judge him and laugh at him profusely. He's definitely not still in chat. He'd be like hammering away right now. Shut up, Dan. Blah, 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 blah. So
yeah, we blew through these topics quick tonight.
We did. That's because you didn't have a lot to say. So I blame you.
Well, we can sit here and kick the bubbo with chat.
We can. I'm still here and I play OSR too. I know you do, Hunter. Give me a hard time. You're easy to get a rise out of, just like James. See, I'm the oldest of four, so I very naturally kind of slip into that, oh, let's bust on people mode. Favorite 1E modules from Omanel. This is a good one. Chat, hammer yours away too. 1E specifically?
Can it be a series or has it got to be a single module?
I think a series is a valid answer.
Okay. All right, series.
Oh.
I have my answer. Go ahead, though, Dan.
Well, my favorite module of all time by TSR isn't technically a 1E module. It's an expert module. Because my favorite is Castle Amber.
Nope, he said first edition.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it didn't take me but a second. Then I'll be right back.
Probably. Oh, he's wearing black boxers today, so it just blends in with his shirt. That's funny. Probably I6. probably i6. What about some of you guys in chat? i6 is Ravenloft for those that don't know. Holy crap! Shellback's the eldest at 9. I do have OSR, and I do not know any who would be running it in my area of PA. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's try to find some people.
All right, what was your answer?
I think it's probably i6 Ravenloft.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What's yours?
Slave Lord series, A1 through 4.
Slave Lords. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured you were going to say that.
Series 3 times. And have some memorable fights in that with the Slave Lords.
You know, I will say that I do quite like Ghost Tower of Inverness as well. And I got to play that at EggCon, and that was a lot of fun. And Alan Campbell actually ran it. It's fun. It's well, I won't spoil it, but it's like a tournament module. So, but I found it to be enjoyable, and I saw our group monk get petrified, and it was hilarious.
Village, that's another good one.
Nah, I don't like Hamlet's okay. I always liked N1 better against the Cult of the Reptile God.
That's a good one too.
Than Village. That was always my favorite starter module for AD&D.
N1 is typically seen as the #1 first edition module of all time.
Really?
Yep.
No way. Over like i6?
That is, I mean, on the big ranking systems for
no kidding.
For first edition, it's up there at the top. I never liked it because I never liked Hamlet.
Oh no. Okay. Favorite. All right. I'm gonna divide this up. Favorite low level module.
Okay.
Is definitely N1.
First edition.
First edition. Favorite first N1. Edition low level module is N1. Is N1. Against the Cult of Reptile God. Favorite higher level module.
Like a higher level. What level?
8-ish.
Okay.
S2 White Plume Mountain. I had so much fun running it. Me and my buddies as kids all had our own little worlds. We all had White Plume Mountain on our world map so we could all run it and everything. I loved White Plume Mountain. It was great.
D1, 2, and 3. The Drow.
Okay.
Love them. Because they're only like 16 pages a piece.
Yeah, they are pretty short.
But you can run them things for God.
So are against the Giants.
Yeah, those are short. All of them in that string are short adventures. They're not that big.
Thank you, Stan. I agree.
Yeah, I never went through or ran White Plume.
Really? Ever?
No, I haven't.
Wow. It's a lot of fun. It's like, kind of wild and wacky funhouse dungeon with a bunch of crazy traps and pretty much every monster you could imagine is in there. So Castle Amber is my favorite of all time, but since he specified AD&D module, I disqualified it because it's an X series module. It's for the expert set. But my single favorite TSR module of all time is Castle Amber. It is the best. So, personally. Okay. Sam, Hamlet is awful. I was promised a temple and then nothing forever. Can you tell your parole officer to leave you alone, please?
What? No.
Looking down and texting.
Oh,
we're busy.
That's my girl. Or my yeah.
Oh, really?
She's back.
She back. Oh, okay. Do you need to go?
No.
Getting a little blush there, buddy.
I done told her I'm busy. So
wow. Agile agrees. I am right.
My dad was 3. Only time Mom was the eldest of 4. Yeah. I think running against Giants requiring players to traverse the Greyhawk map to get to the side. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of what they tried to do in the 5e version, but put it in Faerun.
Yeah, because the 3 giants are spread out all along the Crystal Mist Mountains and the Hell Furnaces. So there's a lot of traveling between those 3 modules. They're not just like bam, 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 right here together.
Right.
So
there's a gentleman at North Texas. His name is Brian. That apparently every year he runs G1, G2, and G3. Like on the Thursday, he'll do 2 sessions of G1 to try to get people through it. On the Friday, he'll do 2 sessions of G2, and on the Saturday, he'll do 2 sessions of G3. And I was in the first G2 game, I was playing a paladin, and I walked into the brown mold room, and very quickly wound up naked. But I did it on purpose because there was 5 minutes left in the session. And I thought it was funny.
If he's running them that quick, then there's a lot of fast traveling going on.
Well, no, he's starting you like at the dungeon, like at the mouth.
Gotcha.
Because it's a con game. He's not doing the you have to travel through the Crystal Mist Mountains and all that.
I
stuff.
never really got into Hamlet because if you don't run Temple with Hamlet, it just kind of feels wrong. And Temple's not. That's just a bad adventure.
I don't enjoy Temple of Elemental Evil.
Yeah. I mean, I hate it, but I mean, I don't hate the module. I just, in order to make that adventure good, you got to do a lot of work on it. A lot of work.
The first 5 X modules except X3 are all good, huh?
Yeah, those are sweet. I can get on with that. Yeah.
Well, X1's great. X2 is amazing.
Yeah.
Which one's X3? The fact that I don't know it probably means why I don't know. Oh, that's Curse. Yeah, I never played that one.
Oh yeah, Curse.
I have played I've played X4, Master of the Desert Nomads. That one's fun. I've not played X5.
Damn.
I did. We definitely played X9 back in the day. The Savage Coast. That one was okay. I don't remember being overly memorable, but I remember it being decent. But no, Isle of Dread, Castle Amber, Desert Nomads is great. I could put Desert Nomad. No, never mind. I'm gonna not think that out loud. Someone from my Monday game might see this. So
I was a player in Quagmire. That was pretty good. We had a pretty good time with that one.
Yeah. Hunter ran Tomb of Horrors using barrows in Borderlands.
I never had the balls to go through Tomb. Not with none of my characters. Now, if we started out with the pre-gens, sure, let's do it.
Yeah, just start off with like a tear pad of characters.
Because it don't matter if you know that module or not. It don't help you. It does not help you.
Yeah.
So, you can easily run as a standalone. Yeah, I mean, you can. Maybe one day I sit down with Temple and see if I can. First thing is I wouldn't run the nodes. I wouldn't run the 4 nodes beneath it. I don't think those really. Yeah. Consequence had a video where he talked about replacing the fungus. What was his name? Anyway, replacing that with Loth.
Yeah.
And which makes sense. And I want to say he said in his video that was what Gary Gygax was talking about originally. If he was to do it all over again, he would replace it with Loth. So,
are you talking about Zugtamoy or whatever?
Zugtamoy, yeah, Zugtamoy. I had a brain. Yeah, replacing Zugtamoy with Loth.
Yeah,
it makes more sense. I mean, it does. Because everything's tied into the drow anyway. So, plus, also, it fits in perfectly. What is that? Scourge of the Slave Lords when it ties in from Temple of Elemental Evil into A1 if you don't run the nodes. So the levels kind of match up better if you just get rid of the nodes.
Yeah, so, that's fair.
I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe.
Let's get you to run Xenopus first.
Yeah. Oh, he did.
Yeah, I got his groove back.
I like Angelo's stuff. But I've over time, since I need to do a new video of my top 5 streamers now, since I'm more into the genre with everybody now. So that's changed up again.
Am I going to make the list?
No, never. No. How can you make the list? You got one video.
No, you said streamers. I stream.
Well,
I stream. I'm a streamer.
That would be me being biased if I included you. So,
oh, that's fine.
No, actually, it would be. I don't know. It'd probably be just local uploaded content, is what I would base that on.
Okay.
So
Take it easy, Shell. Have a good one, bud.
Later, Shell.
And I agree. Tomb of the Serpent Kings is fun.
That's a really good one too. Yep.
I modified some old modules for 2.5 and related systems to the past. Players don't know it. I'm using modules at all. Yeah, I've done that.
Didn't 3.5 have like a sequel to the Giants?
3.5 had a book called Tales from the Yawning Portal that basically redid.
No, that was 5. That was 5. He had Yawning Portal.
Sorry, no, Sunless Citadel. Tales from the Yawning Portal in 5 had a bunch of stuff from 3, including Sunless Citadel and what the hell was that Fire Giant adventure in there? There was a bunch of stuff in there.
I'm fixing to show y'all.
Dead in They. There was a bunch of things in that.
Fixing to show y'all some stuff some people may not know about.
Yeah, what's that?
I gotta find them. Just keep talking. Run your mouth a minute. Let me find
Okay.
them.
Stephen Kennedy and Hammett got eaten by the frogs at the temple. That's funny. So, Jimmy-san said Angela had good coverage video on running T1 through 4. I'm not sure if you saw it, but Takato did join me in saying, "Yeah, get you running a game, old man. Get your shit together." Run Xenopus.
So there, with the Giants, G1, 2, and 3, there are not loading up. Okay. Oh, no wonder. Damn it. Jeez.
Yeah.
Boom. Let's load all of these up. They may not be in order, but there are sequel adventures to G3 if you want to bypass the drow. Let me see if I can get these bad boys here loaded up, and I will show you what I'm talking about. And this took some work in getting these too. Pow. Let's move this out of the way.
Sanctum of the Stone Giant Lord, huh?
That is G4.
Okay.
It comes directly after the Hall of the Fire Giant King. And then G5 is, this was, I believe, Castle Entertainment. Let's see. It is. This is supposed to be a sequel to the Giant series.
Okay.
And then G6.
Like a
Wait, there's
storm
another
cloud.
G5. Hold on. This one don't have a cover, but it's another Curse of the Cloud Giant Queen.
Mm-hmm.
All of these are set up, and I like I say, they're all out of order. And then another one is G6, Forge of the Formian Smith Lord, is another giant sequel.
Okay.
And G7 is Giants in the Deep. Is and I forget where I got these at. There's a group that lived 30 minutes north of us in Georgia, and he's the one that turned me on to all these. G8 is Manor of the Mountain Giant King.
Okay.
All these are first edition too, by the way.
Yeah.
Then G9 is The Secret of the Swamp Giant Steward. And I don't know, even though they're G4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know if they're all in that particular order by the module number. And then this is G6 through 9 that has them all in order in the way that they're supposed to go. It's like 109 pages. So yeah, there's all this is if you want to bypass the going into the Underdark. You just wanted to keep it pure Giants.
Yeah.
These are, and they're really good too. They're really well written. So
according to RPG.net, it was a print on demand for $9 at some point back in 2010. So it was probably on whatever the predecessor was to Drive Through. I forget. I wonder if it's on Drive Through now.
Yeah,
Let's
they may
see. Bring chat back.
What? Oh yeah.
Bring that back.
And put that over there. There we go.
Yeah. Way ahead of you, old man. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it's out there on Lulu or some page, or the PDFs are floating around for some of that stuff. But U1 is good. I've read varying opinions on U2 and U3. Yeah, I agree. But I know Bill Sylvie And Guac, he tends to run one of those Spider Queen modules. I think it's U1 in April.
Oh yeah, and talking about the Greyhawk Grognards.
One bookshelf. Thank you, Agile.
Where are they at? What am I looking for? Tees.
I don't know. Yeah, I know Joe Block has done some stuff. He did like the Road to Hamlet. He's done like T0, I think. And he's also done his redo of, I think, Demon Web Pits, because that one's supposedly pretty bad.
Yeah, that's I got it too.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
He's got a bunch of stuff.
You
Man does love his Greyhawk.
is Web of Souls.
Yeah, that's it. I have not read or run it.
And Mingbin and this one.
Yeah, I've seen him show it off.
Yeah. And then the Beneath the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Yep, I've seen that one too.
I think this one was the one that was supposed to. It's only 12 pages, but I've yet to read. I mean, I bought this when it came up for sale, but I have not read it yet.
You mean you buy PDFs that you don't then immediately read? They just get cataloged away? Who would do such a thing?
I have read Web of Souls now. It's very good. I think it's much better than Queen of the Demon Web Pits. Much better. And this is supposed to replace that. So
yeah. I agree, Stan. I do like Saltmarsh. I always enjoyed the Saltmarsh modules as well. They were fun.
I like the first one. The other two were
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Well, it's fine. You're allowed to have an opinion. Sorta.
Sorta.
Kinda. But yeah, you should run one of those for us, bud. Your beloved and devoted YouTube community.
We're getting to it.
Are we?
I made D4 module.
Are you actually making progress?
Yeah, I am. Oh yeah, forgot about that. I have that too. Here. We'll put it back up again.
Yeah, well, we know.
D4.
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
So yeah. There's all kinds of content that you can run. Yeah.
If you ran yeah, you are. I agree with Stan. Stan is correct. I'm not convinced that you're making progress. Let's go. Take it easy, Grand Archon. So we got to get you like on a schedule to run something, even if it's just on your Discord. It doesn't even have to be Roll20. You can just do a Theater of the Mind and make people map.
I already started working on it on Roll20. I've got pretty much all the maps, the battle maps done. I've just got to go through them now room by room.
Yeah.
Because the first two maps are 4 years old. And I got to make sure that I finished everything. And
we're going to bully you until you set a date.
I know. But a good thing for me, I don't have to listen to none of y'all. So,
yeah, trust me. We're aware.
Well, I do.
That selective hearing is strong in you.
Well, I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on, so and now I've met a woman, so I'm trying to keep focused off of that. Yeah. But yeah. Now, if and when I ever down the road run the Giants, I think I want to put all those other modules in with it. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Just run a Giants adventure. So, but I think when I run my Xenopus adventure, I think the next thing I'm gonna do is a D6 Star Wars. I'm itching to run another D6.
I'm telling you, man, when you go to GaryCon, you can play it. There are D6 Star Wars games. So
I meant to get on Roll20 and look see if there were any games running today, and I forgot. I got tied up doing stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I'm out walking again too.
Are you? That's good. That's healthy. In the 100-degree heat, or are you walking at like 6 a.m.?
Around 10 a.m.
Okay. But before it gets too hot. It's good. Want you to be alive and kicking. Don't want you to croak. I'd kind of suck.
Always liked all the old Giants. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I liked them too.
All Ranger campaign against the Giants. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun con game.
God, have all of them their monster of their hated enemy be a giant of some kind, and holy crap,
Yeah. That'd be funny.
yeah, just a little bit. So
since you're going to go to GaryCon and get over your fear of flying, does that mean you're going to go to either North Texas or CNY next year?
I'm gonna drive.
You're going to drive to GaryCon.
I'm
You're
just
going to drive to Wisconsin.
Yeah, it won't take but 2 days.
It's like a 20-hour drive.
Right?
You're going to do that by yourself?
Yeah.
With how many P stops you're going to have to take, it's going to be like a 30-hour drive.
Well, we've covered this.
So we did.
Yeah, we covered this.
You trucker bombing son of a bitch.
But I mean, I'm retired. I'll set aside a week and just go.
I agree with no consequence. Play your games, schedule games, play games. Never know what it could all end. So,
I'm not going nowhere.
that's hubris. We all go somewhere.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm probably going to drive. I'll just take a week and plan for a whole week. I mean, I don't have to worry about nothing here. I don't have any pets. Somebody does my yard. I paid him up for the whole year.
Yeah.
So I don't have nothing to hold me back here. I can tear out.
I agree. Dragonbane is amazing. Stephen Kennedy. D20 roll under for those that don't know. It's a fantastic game.
Yeah.
Love it dearly.
I've glazed through it.
You've glazed through it.
Still want to do just play one time in the One Ring. From Vegas to Tennessee. Not a big run. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, James Forrest. What? I almost wore a music shirt tonight, but I didn't.
You almost wore what?
It's like Jesus as my savior and Trump as my president. I pissed off some old woman in Walmart a while back with that shirt. Why are you wearing that shirt? I'm like, oh my God. I had a ball. And I had my mom with me too. She was like, what have you done? Oh my God. It embarrassed her. And I'm just laughing my ass off at this old hag. She's about 75 years old, walking around with a can't hardly walk. And see my damn shirt. Oh my God, why are you wearing that shirt? I love making scenes.
Interesting reaction from her, given that she's in Florida, but we're not going to make this political.
We have those occasionally that are anti common sense. So
yeah.
That was so much fun though. That's the reason I bought that shirt. I wanted to trigger somebody.
It is funny when you go post your random ass questions to Reddit, and then every now and again someone will be like, this guy's a Trump supporter, don't answer him.
I know. Well, that was just that one time I did.
It was funny.
Who was it that somehow and it was funny because the video that he was referring to was like a video I had made a month before that. This dude, and then it was the part that he was talking about was like in the middle of it. So, I mean, how many hours did this dude take scrolling through my content just to find one little thing to where he could go to ranting and raving about? So I'm like, whatever.
Well, you know what? Those view minutes helped you get monetized. Look at it that way.
I know. I meant to thank him before I blocked him, but I didn't. I just said block, and you don't have to worry about them. Let them run their mouth. I don't care.
Yeah, whatever. It's the internet. Bunch of morons. So
I don't think I was even talking about Trump. Was I?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You might have just been shitting on Watsy.
Might have been. I don't remember. Whatever it was, well, he didn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, no one consequence. My dad was a Navy veteran. He always wore his hat. So he was very proud of that hat.
I keep meaning to wear my veteran red hat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was wearing a veteran hat when I go there. when I did have a and it said F. It didn't say the actual word. It just said F Joe Biden. And I wore that uptown, and oh my God. And this is when I was in Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've laughed so hard my cheeks were hurting. These people, they just lose it.
James, you don't want your Discord to be political, right?
Oh yeah.
Probably
I
shouldn't
didn't
have the
start
stream
this.
be political.
Well, it's okay every now and then to throw stuff up and vent.
Yeah, it's an hour and 45 minutes in if they're going to go that deep and find things for the watch time.
We're scrambling for content now because we done covered all our topics.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I enjoyed the what's your favorite AD&D modules? There's a lot of good ones. I wish there were, and I know there's plenty of creators that make short modules now, but I love short like those 18, 20, 22 page modules. Those were great because you could stick them in whenever. Favorite OSE module? That's easy.
Hole in the Oak.
Oh shit! Now I'm torn.
Yeah, I just bought the core books for OSE. I didn't buy all the adventures. I bought them in PDF. But Hole in the Oak, I love that adventure. It's simple. It's classic. It's just a lot of fun. Yeah, playing get mage is fun too.
Hole in the Oak is excellent. I respect that choice. However, I like this.
Yeah, I've got it in PDF. Yeah. I haven't read it.
It's real good. I've run it. It's an excellent module. It's kind of like I6-ish, but it's level 3 to 5. It's just really, really good. It's for those that didn't see, that's Halls of the Blood King.
And going back to just briefly going back to the favorite first edition modules, you know, when I said Slave Lords, what I like most about the Slave Lords is you also have the Castle Entertainment trilogy for Marquesa, the Slave Lord trilogy.
Yeah.
That fits in right after A4. So plus there's another one that was in a Dragon magazine. It's called The Last Slave Lord. And I believe if you run that one, the cleric, I forget his name, that's in A4, he's supposed to escape and retreat back to their last little outpost on an island or something, or along the coast. I forget. So you have that too. That was in a Dragon magazine, I believe, or a Dungeon magazine, I believe. Yeah, it was in a Dungeon magazine. Hey, Coochie. Better late than never, because we winding down now, my guy.
Yeah. Well, he was late. Maybe he had stuff to do. People have lives.
That's all right. Well, I don't.
I do really enjoy Greg Gowron Advanced Fantasy Games. He made the Tomb of Kazakh Mott. It's a short, like 4-hour one-shot adventure module about exploring a tomb, and I quite like it. I think it's very, very well done. But I think there need to be more modules like that are like an adventure site that you can just drop in. Because sometimes you just need something to fill a hex, or like, you know, you didn't get a chance to plan what you wanted to do, and those are great. What counter with the yes, his pre-launch page is up for the next one too. I'll get that. We can drop it in chat. Oh, he still hasn't done his website. So, James, what are you doing?
I'm just reading chat.
Oh, how's that going?
Well, we're caught up.
Yeah, that's good. Want to talk while I find this link here, buddy?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah. Now I've read the Marquesa trilogy for Slave Lords, but I have never run them, and I really want to run them. Because you see, the way you can transition into that is you can actually run the Youth 1, 2, and 3 series, and transition into A1, and then go A1, 2, 3, and then run A4, the Last Slave Lord, and then run the Marquesa trilogy. And from there, if you wanted to, you could reskin the D1 and 2 and 3 adventures because the levels match up. And just don't run it in the actual city that Irulu Senlu. I think that's how you pronounce that.
Yeah.
Run it in, just reskin it into a different Drow city and go and just keep right on trucking. So I mean, that's a really good series of adventures that tie in perfectly together.
I put the link to Greg's next Kickstarter in the private chat, so you can drop it in your chat.
Sure.
But the first one was really, really good, and Greg is a great dude, so highly recommend you go check it out. But I was actually, I'm in his game, not for this module, but he runs a game once a month, and he invited me to that because it turns out he only lives like 50 minutes south of me.
But must be in your chat. Okay. Well, I don't.
Who is?
Andy.
Oh, wait, Andy? What now?
I am me talking.
Oh. Did I derail your thought process?
Yeah, I'm still gonna.
Yeah, I did see that too, Deploribus, that one of their in production projects is a necrotic tome. I doubt we see it this year because I think the only other thing they're planning for this year is
they've been working on that for a minute.
Yeah, they also had like a post-apocalyptic OSE thing that they were working on a few years ago that I was actually kind of hoping would come out and never did. But it'd be kind of cool to play like OSE Fallout because I know Rich likes the Modifius 2D20 games, but I'm not really a fan.
I do not. I don't like them.
So
not a big fan of them.
Yeah, not really.
What I want to see with OSE, if they'll ever get the damn thing done, is that starter adventure that they're doing.
That's supposed to be later this year. The starter box. Yeah,
they've had that been developed for what, 6 months now.
Well, maybe they're actually testing it.
I know. Just hate waiting. I really want to see what they do with that.
Planar settings in OSE, you can just do it. You can just grab the TSR book that you want and run it, and with OSE, it works fine.
Yep. Easy.
You can run Planescape with OSE. You can run whatever you want with OSE, just fine. You don't necessarily need their cosmology.
What if we're going to get the demonic grimoires when they ship out the PDFs for the core books? We're going to get that PDF too at the same time.
It'd be nice. I thought I saw that they were sending it off to print, so you would expect the.
They haven't said that they were going to send it out with the core books on PDF format. So
right, but they did say that they were sending the books to print. I don't know if that was just the core books or if that was also demonic grimoire. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
But hopefully we get that in the next week or two.
Yeah, they didn't. They still haven't verified address. They said they still had to verify addresses before ship date, and they haven't verified addresses either.
I am disappointed that Chubby Funster had a TPK because I liked hearing about Gods of the Forbidden North books. I was enjoying the Gods of the Forbidden North campaign. I had been in the game for about 3.5 to 4 months. I was like the newest guy, aside from our buddy Roger. This was Roger's second session when we all died. And I was enjoying the world. I enjoy how Chubby runs it. It seemed as though the group had kind of gotten to a point where they were kind of spinning their wheels. They made a very important NPC very mad at them, and we were trying to find ways to basically, for lack of a better term, power level, find a bunch of treasure to level up and everything. And so we were dungeon delving, but there were like some points where we were kind of wandering around kind of listlessly or aimlessly without really a good purpose.
What system was he running that in?
OSE Advanced.
Okay.
Pretty much by the book. He did import carousing rules from Axe, which is good because that module is very, 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 very deadly. So
yeah.
But we are playing Dolmenwood now. Actually, we'll be playing later tonight. So, and Dolmenwood's fun. I'm looking forward to see what Greg does with it. He's a good dude. And he's very smart.
You got a 9 o'clock game?
Yeah, it's like 9:15 your time. So, anyone here run Arduin? I have not yet, but I would really like to. It made my my short list on Roger's show for things I want to run. I know it can be. I think it's an important part of history. I know, it's older, so you can't really judge older games by like modern mechanics and layout and that sort of thing. But I do want to try running Arduin. So
it's being talked about a lot on different OSR channels too on YouTube. I'm seeing it pop up a lot.
That's because Dave and George, who own the IP for Emperor's Choice, are very, very passionate and are putting a lot of work into their updated mechanical version, Arduin, Bloody Arduin. And they're good guys, and they make a really good product. So
didn't Double D do a interview with them?
he did, like just last week.
Yeah. So it's getting a lot of attention, and that's good.
Yeah. I mean, George is a great dude. George has my cell phone number. We chat from time to time. I'm definitely looking forward to the new version of Arduin, and I want to run the old one. I want to run it try to run it as written, which I know will be difficult, but I'm not as dumb as I pretend to be, so I think I might be able to do it. Shadow of Tower, Silver Axe, and Valley of the Manticore are excellent OSE modules, Robert Stanton. I highly recommend them. Shadow of Tower, Silver Axe in particular, I absolutely love. So Sam read Arduin 30 plus years ago and didn't really care for it. That's fair. It is pretty gonzo.
Yeah.
Pretty kitchen sink, but it's fun. And there's interesting mechanical things in there. So going back to this one, at the beginning of the year, I actually joined via the Necrotic Gnome fan Discord a Shadow Tower Silver Axe game, and it was a ton of fun. Group was pretty solid. And then just one day, about an hour before our session, we were about 10 or 11 sessions in, the referee was like, sorry guys, got a new job, and then just deleted the Discord. It just all disappeared. It's like, damn. Yeah.
Okay.
A ton of fun.
Okay.
But those are both Jacob Fleming modules. They are great. Highly recommend them. I actually just recommended Shadow Tower Silver Axe to someone on 10 Cars Discord on Thursday night that was talking about how he's getting into OSC and was looking for like a module that was a bit more than a module, was kind of like a little bit of a small setting, and my suggestion for him was Tower Silver Axe. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic module. Very much love it. Can't say enough good things about it. So yeah. But we're just about getting to that 2-hour mark. Got anything else you want to chat about, James? Halls of the Blood King is fun. It's like a version of i6 that's got a good vampire in it. But I would recommend it. So when James said what's your favorite OSE module, or Omanal actually I think said it in chat, I was going for the official ones. But if I had to pick like one specifically made for old school essentials, including third party, it would be Shadow Tower Silver Axe. It's so good.
Yeah.
I'll have to check out Elder Oak. I'm not familiar with that one. It is on Exalted Funeral. Okay. It's $9. Print's not available. Rats. Well, let me check my backup site to see if it's available for print. Oh, it is. No kidding. And it's on sale. All right, I'll buy that. So, but I'll have to give that one a try. I do like OSC a lot. I just feel like OSC needs a little bit of tweaking. A bit of tweaking to make really good. So, but anything else you want to talk about, James?
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of OSC naturally.
Yeah.
No, about talked out. I don't really. You can get some good modules from Kensar Company. They're not too hard.
Yeah.
AD&D and OSR. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I think my favorite third party publisher has got to be Castle Entertainment. I love their stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever bought an adventure from them that I didn't like.
I don't know if I could pick a single favorite third party. Oh shit, you got 16 sessions out using Dragon Maid. Nice. Okay, cool. Good to know. Not bad for $13. But yeah, I like those. I like modules that are like micro settings. That's why I like Zambala so much. So good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
it's converting to OSC. So, all right, brother. Well, you want to call this one a night? Right about the 2-hour mark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
this was a good stream.
Yeah, we had a good time. I gotta go meet my family for ice cream here in about 30 minutes anyway, so I don't have much time left. So
yeah, pop in Discord channel with me when we get off.
Sounds
we
good.
Run across something, but no, folks, I got another video coming out first of the week. Haven't recorded it yet, but I mean I know what I'm going to record, so
That's good.
That's good. I made the thumbnail today.
I recorded my second video finally. Finally found
When
time.
are you going to release it?
Well, I recorded it 2 days ago, so probably Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
So,
and it's character creation, right?
Yep, it's creating characters using all 6 attribute generation methods in Hyperborea 3rd edition. It's got a step by step. So, if you know how to make a character, to be bored as hell.
Yeah, Eldrad gets here, and we're like, "Well, time to go."
Sorry, buddy. We've been on for 2 hours, and I got things to do. So,
yeah, me too. But
nice, Gucci.
We'll I mean, we're patiently waiting. Me and this guy right here is going to be doing extensive review videos on the new OSC book. So, I mean, as soon as we get our hands on the PDFs, we're going to jump all over that.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, thank you, Stephen Kennedy. You get to listen to me ramble.
We're going to do an hour on the DM's referee guy or Tom, or I think they're called referee book. I think that's what they're called. And then they're going to do an hour on the player's book. And then we're going to go back through them and go through them in sections and do shorter videos.
Specifically identifying what's different about it.
Yes.
Because I think that's what most people will be curious about.
Yeah, that's why when we get them, we're going to take, like a couple hours or whatever, and both of us will go through it and take notes on what's been changed. Then we'll compare our notes, and then we'll fire it up. And we're going to release videos on the same video on both our channels.
Yep.
So
it'll be a good time.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with that. I'm very sooner the better. I can't wait for them to do it because
on my channel, after James sends me the raw file, I'm going to video edit it and like give him like a trucker hat and give him a pee bottle.
I have Vegas Pro now. Keep messing with me.
I've got Shotcut, which is an open source video editing software, and all I know how to do is like break apart videos and like add text on top of stuff. That's it.
But
so, I'm a simple creature when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I don't think you have to worry about that.
Arbiter's Archive.
Yeah.
On YouTube. Yeah, just search Arbiters, ARBITER''S Archive. It's 2 words.
Yeah, I could just I'll drop a link. I mean, that's in my chat, so you probably won't see it there. But what I can do is I can go put it in the private chat for James, because he never sends me collab links because I don't think he knows how.
Shut up.
Do you?
Yeah. Tell me if you see this. Or no, actually, I can type it in this and it'll go into mine. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you can.
Forgot about that.
Because you are the chosen one.
I am the chosen
one.
So yeah.
Thank you, sir.
That is my buddy Dan.
Yeah, we have fun.
I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. We had a good crowd.
It got to like 29 for a while there. It's pretty good for a Saturday afternoon.
It was at 33 at one point.
Oh, was it? I missed that.
Yeah, that's our highest number yet.
Cool.
We're slowly getting them up.
I even had a good number in my chat too.
You did at one point when you had like more in yours than I had in mine.
No shit.
Yeah, you did.
That's good though.
I mean,
Eldrad has a channel too. Eldrad, drop your channel in there.
Yep, put your channel in. I think you can do it. I don't believe it does.
Is it just Eldrad Wolfsbane?
Actually, I believe. Let me look. I think I got your channel highlighted on my front page. Let's see, down in the featured. Let's see here. Yeah, you're on the. You're down here. I look on my front page of my YouTube channel. Go to the bottom down there. You're number 4.
Am I on your front page?
You're number 1.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
And then Shellback's number 2. Then I Roll RPG is number 3, and then Mr. Rogers, and then Agora Quest. I got to show love for Agora Quest because DM Shane runs. I mean, not DM Shane. Was that his name? DM Shane. he runs a lot of first edition adventures, and he's a World of Greyhawk guy. So
Yeah.
I got a lot of love for him. But he doesn't have he'd been streaming his games forever and only has 129 subs. So I felt bad for him.
You gotta like network so people can find you, because the algorithm's not good at showing people new content.
Well, he don't.
Dad's done like just showing up. We're getting ready to sign off, buddy.
What? Hey, Dad. He no. The reason
agree,
he don't have a lot of subs is he doesn't upload content. All he does is stream, and streaming doesn't let you hit the algorithms any. So, but he streams on Twitch, and then or actually, I believe. No, he uploads. He doesn't stream live on. Yeah. He uploads his videos. I'm sorry, but he's a good DM too.
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
the Reject Network.
Let's see here. Here's his right here. Ready and boom.
Is that a Gore Quest you were talking about?
Yeah. And what? Shut up there. And then you hear that?
I sure did.
Yeah, it bled over.
Funny.
There, I put it in your chat too.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
He's a really good DM.
Cool.
And all his adventures are in the World of Greyhawk. So I highly encourage y'all go over and show him some love. Tell him I sent you. He's a good guy. Cool. Matter of fact, make sure you tell him I sent you, because I want to get back into one of his games again. I was in one of his first edition games, but then when my dad went and got sick and eventually passed away, I had to drop.
Yeah.
Get back into his game. I'm in his Discord, so I need to holler at him again. But all right. That's all I got. Dan, what you got, man? Anything?
No, it's good hanging out with everybody. I'm gonna have a video pop on probably Tuesday for Hyper Warrior 3 character creation. I've got a few ideas for some things after that. So my June and July were kind of crazy. So but now things are finally calming down. So I'm gonna get on that video making treadmill, I think, and try to get more subs than Jeff. That is my goal.
We'll try to help you get that.
I think I'm already at more than half. So
you are at what? How many you got?
Like 153.
Huh?
Like 153.
You got more than that, don't you?
No, 153.
153, and he's got
302.
We'll get you up there. Everybody go give Dan a follow.
I'm good. I'm fun. I have
He's
hot
got
takes.
one video.
Like I have one video, but it's a good one.
But he runs a shit pile of games though. So he streams. He does a lot of streams.
Well, and I do want to actually make some. I had an idea. I don't know if anybody would watch this, but I thought, and maybe the channel give me a quick like thumbs up, thumbs down, like Coliseum thing. I have a series called The Anthropophagy of Zambala. I'm running it on Erudite DM's channel. People seem to like it. If I were to record a video of me watching the live stream video, but like pausing it and offering commentary on like what I did that was maybe different from the module, or like where I came up with something, would that be something people would watch? Yeah.
Yes, I would.
James, give me a thumbs up.
I'm giving you 2 thumbs up.
Like a retrospective.
Start at episode 1. The one that you're running?
Yeah. The one I'm running on
start at episode 1 and work your way through it. Yeah. Do local recordings of that. Shit, yeah. I'll watch that.
Okay.
What?
Sam Fudd gave me a thumbs down. Yumi San gave me a thumbs up. Stephen Kenny said make a Dragon Man video. Ooh. Eldrad gave me a thumbs up. All right. So that's like, if you count James as 2, that's 4 to 1.
I negated his thumbs down.
Yeah, good man. I appreciate you. You're a good friend, James.
Oh, I'd watch that. I mean, I think I'd be, and you could explain.
Well, and I wouldn't just replay the whole 2-hour thing, right? I would. I can't watch something watching someone else. Yeah, I would heavily edit it. Like I'd be like, all right, so this was the situation. This is what they did. This is kind of like I wouldn't just be like, watch the 2-hour video and pause it and chat, and thereby making it like a 3-hour video. I would
break it up into segments.
I would break it up. I would do like highlights or like certain points, but I dislike reaction videos. It's not a reaction video, it's an explanation video of what was going on in my crazy ass head. And maybe there's like some oh shit moments. But no, it's fair. That's why I asked. Maybe I'll try it. So
I mean, it was like me covering the Dragon magazines. They didn't get any views at all. I'm probably going to go back and delete all those because they didn't get any traction. I'll keep the carcass crawlers because I mean, didn't get a lot of hits on them, but
it was also that was before you caught the algorithm though with that one big video though, right? It's the carcass crawlers.
But a lot of people. I mean, I just did a quick once over, and it just that series really didn't do much. So
yeah,
probably going to go through and get rid of them, and I'll keep the carcass crawlers. So it's about time for the new carcass crawler to come out.
Yeah, I enjoyed the dragon videos, and I think they said the next carcass crawler is going to be in November.
Well, I mean, I can do an occasional dragon review, and
You
just
could do it now, just see if it hits. But maybe what you need to do is rather than just kind of flipping through it, find certain things that you can run an OSE with it. You know, that would be good at like an OSE table, like a class or an adventure.
I mean, the early ones, and the earlier ones were a mess.
Yes.
Now, once I
jump forward like 30.
No, I can't do that. I'd be wrong. I'd have to go through them. But the early ones were a mess. They were more ads.
Maybe do more than one per video then.
I don't know. We'll see about
maybe
that.
do like Dragon Year 1, right? And do like 1 through 12.
I mean, we're fixing to be super busy with the new OSE book, so
yeah.
We'll see what happens after we get done pushing all that, because we're going to be releasing some serious videos on that. Hopefully, if we can get on that time we get these PDFs, I want to start recording that same day.
Okay.
Try to get us out early. Be one of the first ones to cover them.
All right. Let us know.
That's kind of what my main goal is, because I don't know if there's another YouTube channel that covers OSE.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I haven't found it, and I've looked. I mean, I'm doing searches in like the last month, and I'm not getting, my stuff is pretty much all that pops up. So I'm trying to I like how Tinkar he's got a hold of the BX niche, and he's running with it. And I want to do the same thing, but with OSE.
Yeah.
So,
well,
like the last video I did was BX, but I mean, that was just talking about the good old days. So
soon, trademark.
Within 2 weeks, we're hoping. Hoping.
They had initially estimated late July. The last Kickstarter update said probably early August. So probably in the next 2, maybe 3 weeks is what my thought is.
So
you know what'll happen? My birthday is August 17th. They'll wind up dropping the night that my wife and I try to go out for dinner or something, and you're going to be blowing up my phone. Man, get your fat ass home. We got to record a goddamn video.
I'll do it by myself if I have to.
Yeah, it's fine.
But nah, hopefully it won't be on your birthday day. So
yeah.
But
I do need to wrap up for the night though, brother.
Yep. All right, folks. That's it for tonight.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend.
We're out of here, and we'll be back on regular time next weekend.
Yes,
and look for a new video Monday, maybe Tuesday.
All right. Take it easy, y'all. Have a good night.
See y'all.